mean, when you're actually deadlifting, when I can find a lot, somehow find my pants wherever it is sitting. Expertly. Even there, your ass is fine. It's like it's your job. Lock out. It's hard, but yeah, lock out. Oh, it's like mobility difficult because the weight's pretty, it's light.
Hey everyone, I hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to make a quick little intro to this video because I was going to show you stuff with my room and some cleaning before and after stuff, but I will record that and put it on tomorrow's video. What I want to show you today is what came in the mail today. I don't know if I mentioned, but I ordered a barbell, and you can see it has no center knurling. It has markings for powerlifting and weightlifting. Really nice. I mean, it's very similar to the Rogue bar that, or Rogue bar 2, either one. But it's very similar to that in the specs that it had, and at least just from picking it up now from the feel of it, hoping it has the same quality of it. Seems like it is. Strength Shop does have really nice stuff. I got my lever belt from there and my singlet, and those were both very high quality, so I'm hoping this is nice. It does have a lifetime warranty like a Rogue bar does, or Rogue, just Rogue bars in general do, the nicer ones, so I'm going to assume that this one's going to be nice. And I actually read, nerdily enough, I read through the warranties on both Rogue and Strength Shop to see what the warranty entails, if they're different, if this is because it's cheaper, they're going to not, and essentially it was almost the same exact warranty with both websites. You just can't do stupid stuff with it. That's basically the only thing. So like, we're not going to cover if you know, have rack pulls or you drop it on a bench or stuff that's stupid that people do, but I don't, and Justin won't. And since we'll be sharing this bar, he'll be getting a bar lock, so we'll be able to have it locked in the gym and not have to worry about random people that don't know what they're doing just breaking it and bending it and voiding the warranty on it. But I don't plan to be that stingy with it. If I know someone, then I'm not going to prevent them from using it. But I also want it for me, since I paid for it, and I want it to last a while. But hopefully be able to get it to my car and to be able to use it for some stuff today. I don't have a ton of crazy stuff today, but I'll be able to see how it feels in the gym. It feels really oily now, but before I sign off on this part and go to the next part, let me know if you have any recommendations for things that I can get that will help maintain and take care of the bar, different polishes or whatever stuff goes into it, because this is the first barbell I've bought, and I've never worried about taking care of a bar, since the only bars I've had have either been in the basement of my house or at the gym. I've never had one where I'm responsible for taking care of it. Obviously I know, like, to get chalk off of it when you're done using it, little things like that, but anything more than that I'm not too knowledgeable about. And I think some of you, like Richard, who owns all his own gym stuff, would be very helpful in telling me what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing. But I'll talk to you all in a second after my workout. Peace. Hey everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. I just got done with my workout. As you can tell behind me, I'm trying to block out the sun the best I can, so it appears that I'm doing a decent job as of now. I'm just at an awkward angle in my seat, twisted around, but I'll make do with this part of this video. So in my workout today, I had light weightlifting stuff. It was only clean and jerks with 135 for 2+1, 2 cleans, a jerk for 2 sets, and that was the extent. I had box jumps, and I went, it was like 31 inches. It was 2 sets of 15, so it was quite high reps with those. So I wasn't trying to do anything insane with those. But I was able to use the new bar a little bit, and it feels wonderful. It feels just like a Rogue bar, so it's really nice with the knurling and all of that. Doesn't spin as nice as like an Alico bar or something from what I was told, but it still is a really nice bar, and it will work great for training, and it will be one that I will be using all the time for everything besides really deadlifts and bench. I'll use for squats and all of that, but there's not really any reason for me to use it for deads. It's going to be more stressful on it, and there's bars in there that work fine for that. And same with bench. I'm just not going to throw it around on the bench for no reason. Plus I have to carry it over to the benches if I were to use it for that. But I'll use it for the weightlifting, then squats, and you know, the main stuff like that. But we'll see how much I use it for other things like that. If it was my own personal gym, then I would use it for everything. I wouldn't have a problem with that. But since I have other bars that I can use that I can beat up more with deadlifts and whatnot, then I'm gonna take advantage of that. But after the weightlifting stuff and the I had deadlifts, deficit deadlifts. I did up to a single with 525, and then that moved decent. It was quite heavy, but I did sets of 3 up to that, and I did a set of 3 at 455 afterwards. But deficits went well. When I do deadlifts again this week, I'll be doing block pulls, and I believe I decided the weight, I think it's going to be like 555 for one. So kind of the same progression of just sets of 3 and then a top single and then a drop set or 2. With that, I'm not trying to do a ton of volume with deadlifts. I just like to work at a higher intensity and do that in a way that's still in a fatigue state where I'm just not doing one rep, because that's going to have no benefit as far as building anything with my back or with my deadlift in general with that. But after I had the deficit deadlifts, I went on the bench, and then I had a slightly, I mean, it wasn't a closed grip, but it was slightly more narrow than competition grip, and I worked up to 265. My shoulder was kind of achy on it, so I didn't push it too much. I did a set of 10 with 235, and then I did 2 sets of 4 with 265. I was originally going to do 3 sets of 5, and then after that a drop set with 235 again for another set of 10. But I decided to make that, I think it was just another set of 4. And the shoulder, it wasn't like bad enough to where I had to stop benching. It was just something I didn't want to push too much. But then after that, I did some weighted dips, which didn't bother my shoulder at all, so go figure. But I worked up, and I want to start working heavier with dips, do a little bit less bench volume and a little more dip volume, because it's going to have more carryover to weightlifting, and it's also going to be building my triceps, which are a weakness of mine. Since I'm doing a lot of shoulder stuff with the weightlifting, I didn't want to hit triceps and then still do bench stuff and really get, you know, everything, the best of all worlds with that. But I worked up, I did a set of 5 with 90 pounds, and before that I did a set with 45, with 60, then with 90, and they all went well, so I'll probably use that 90 again. It's just kind of a pain to set up, but I definitely liked how they felt, and I'll probably stay in that 5 to probably 8 rep range. But I kind of like working that, and if it gets too easy, then I'll just add more weight or do more sets with that. But doing like a really heavy set or a really high rep set, I may not do too much of that, but I'll probably treat it like the bench with you know, a lot of sets of 5 with the dips and whatnot. But then after that, I did some mobility work, and I had a huge positive. I copied an older gentleman that lifts in the gym. He does a lot of like martial arts type stuff, so he stretches his legs a lot. And I'll show the stretch in one of these videos, but it was one that stretches basically like you're kicking, doing a high kick, and then you turn to the side so your foot is parallel to the ground, and you're just basically stretching your adductor, and it shortens your abductor, the muscle on the outside. And me doing that, it like cleared up whatever was achy in my hip entirely for, you know, brief moments. Then I did some foam rolling, and it kind of came back, but it was like the perfect stretch that I need to be doing all the time. So I will be adding that in every time I go to the gym. So that will be something I will show, and we'll be doing on a regular basis, because I was really surprised at how much that helped. And it just, like, I was just doing bodyweight squats, and usually I'm kind of achy slightly with that. It's never like horrible, but I feel it. And after I did, I had zero pain or tightness or anything with that. So definitely something I need to be doing on a regular basis. But with that being said, I'm gonna run to my apartment and get some of my pancake mix and some food that I have there, go back to the house and make some pancakes, probably make some beef, and have lots of syrup, because I'm in the mood for the blackberry syrup I have, because that sounds really good right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and at some point I'll do a full review of the bar once I use it more, just more. I mean, I didn't do much with it today, but I'll do that at some point. But until next time, I will talk to you all later. I hope you all have a great day. Peace.